Hello friends, welcome to the Maimonides Mitzvah moment. We're here with David Sabarano. David, give us the Mitzvah of the day.
So the Mitzvah of the day we're going to talk about is about the Mitzvah of divorce.
Right, and I was talking to David before and he's like, what? The Mitzvah? There's a Mitzvah to divorce? We started to explain yesterday that there's two types of mitzvot. There are certain mitzvot where the person is obligated to put himself in a situation where he can do that mitzvah. So if somebody wakes up one day and says, oh, I don't have tefillin, I don't own tefillin, I can't access tefillin, I can't do the mitzvah. Guess what? Put yourself in a situation, buy tefillin, go to a place where there are tefillin. Put yourself, many mitzvot, there's one category of mitzvahs where we're obligated to put yourself into the situation where you can do the mitzvah. Okay? Then there's a mitzvah to mourn after a loved one. Okay? Or the mitzvah to inherit, right? You don't put yourself in that situation.
True.
The mitzvah in that case is, if you are in that situation, here's how you should go about, here's conducting yourself. Okay? So the mitzvah of divorce it's not a mitzvah to pursue and put yourself into a situation where you're going to divorce. God forbid. But what the Torah is saying is, if you are in that situation that you need to do it, then the mitzvah is follow the halachic process for divorce.
Gotcha.
Which is a nice thing, because which means that the Torah is there for us and Hashem is there to guide us through good times, situations that we want to be in, and if God forbid, if we ever need to be, if somebody's in a situation that they don't want to be in, the Torah and Hashem are there to guide us through those difficult situations as well.
Beautiful.
Yeah. So just really quickly, the Rambam summarizes 10 crucial ingredients that are necessary for gerushin, for a halachic divorce, and I'm going to give it very quickly. Number one, when a man gives a divorce to his wife, he cannot be coerced. It's got to be by his will. Number two, the only way to do it is with a document, which we call a get. Number three, what it needs to say in this document is that he is releasing her or sending her away from this union, from this marriage that they were in. Number four, there can't be any strings attached afterwards. It's got to be a complete disconnect. Right? So if it's conditional and no, for kosher get, it's got to be right. Number five, the document has to be written for the intention to be used by this couple. You can't download it off of the internet and one size fits all.
Specific to their case.
Correct. It's got to be in a situation where the document actually doesn't need to be written on a piece of paper. It can be written on almost anything. But then, let's say if you can write it down on a table, but then, don't ask me why you'd want to do this, but let's say if somebody writes it on a plate, or you write it on a plate, or write it on a table, you cannot then go cut out a piece of the table that has the document on it, that has the words on it, and give it to her.
Exactly.
If he's going to put it on a table, again, I don't know why he'd want to, then he's got to give her the whole table.
Oh, okay.
Okay? He has got to give it to her.
No messengers?
You can be through messengers, but it can't be that she's taking it. He's got to give it to her, or he's got to appoint someone to give it to her, or appoint someone to give it to her agent. It's okay if agents or messengers are involved, but the point is she's not taking it; he's giving it. Number 8, there need to be witnesses. Number 9, everybody needs to understand what this is about. He can't just throw it at her and say, oh, here's something you might find interesting. No surprise. It's got to be clear to her in advance what it is. And number 3, and number 10, that he's giving it to her as opposed to she taking it.
Yeah, it's got to come from him.
Yeah, may we always celebrate simchas together.
Amen. Thank you.